Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on Jasmy. Wanted to do a full update. Most of you, or at least a significant portion of you, actually valued the daily updates. So we will continue the daily updates for now. All right. In general, I don't think the situation for Jasmy has changed much. I do think that there are some things we need to talk about, right? Because the general consensus that we have had, or at least that I have had with Jasmy, is that right now, as long as the momentum is dropping down, which I think it still is, if you look at this, as long as that's still dropping down, and you can see that that the markets are still relatively weak, which I also still think it's the case, and as long as Jasmy is trending down, which again I also still think that's the case, as long as those things are still true, I expect Jasmy to be bearish. All right, so in general, I am still bearish on Jasmy, but there are some things, like three things in general that we need to talk about, which could be the start of some sort of reversal here. And I'm not just telling you that to make you happy. As most of you know, or at least if you watch my videos, I try to be relatively realistic. All right, so I'll also tell you what I see technically that I think is or has potential, or is good to see. All right, it increases the chances of a reversal. So first of all, when we look at the general markets, when there's not a lot of momentum, which by the way is another thing, Jasmy is actually gaining some momentum here and there. So that's relatively bullish. It's by far not enough to conclude that this is enough momentum to actually create a rally. All right, so it doesn't really mean that much. But if we would just see a continued sell-off in the open interest at least, that would be worse than actually seeing some momentum kick in here and there. So for example, yesterday afternoon we saw some momentum kick in, and this morning as well. But then if you look at the total crypto market right now, what you see is that the altcoin market is actually at a relatively strong support level. All right, so if the altcoin market bounces, which you can see that the main support level is right here, between 610 and 600 billion, then an altcoin like Jasmy has a higher chance to bounce as well. So that, in combination with the fact that we are actually here and there gaining some momentum, and excuse me, I have a little bit of a itchy throat or something, so I almost have to cough, so then I have to take some breaks in between when I'm talking. But that, in combination with some bullish divergences, I think is enough reason to actually tell you that I think it's possible we see some bullish momentum here. What you see, for example, is that there's a bit of a divergence here, not with the RSI, like the RSI and the price is going up, but then what you can see is that the price is actually making some higher lows right here since Friday evening, but then the CVD here is still dropping down. So that means that the cumulative volume delta is dropping down. That means that more is being sold off, at least in futures, but for some reason, the price is actually holding up fairly well. That's a bullish divergence. Then apart from that, like I'm not sure if this is actually true, but we did see some, like here you can see on the 4-hour time frame that there also is just in general a bullish divergence. Price is going down and the RSI is going up. So that's two bullish divergences in combination with a strong support level for the altcoin market, in combination with some momentum gains. Now, will I tell you that we are going to rally? No. I still think we need some technical confirmation, and that would still be a breakout above this level right here, around 3.6. A little bit lower, but still. If we can also secure that, then I actually think we can see some short-term bullish momentum up to 3.8, 3.85 cents at the very least, and from there we'll see whether we can actually turn into a bullish trend again, or whether this is just some short-term bullish momentum into some sort of a range. But I think that's possible. Like I said, I would still wait for that breakout. If we don't get that breakout for whatever reason, maybe Bitcoin starts dropping down again, then I would assume that we will actually hold this support level right here at 3.1 and 3.2 cents, because so far that actually does seem to be quite a significant support level. But those are my thoughts. All right, that's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.